What's up, you fucking cunts? Throw it in there.
You know what? I'm gonna make that the intro, so you can't change it. So, there you go. Welcome to the podcast. That's how I'm starting it, so you can't change it.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Love it.
man. Yep, that's the best part about being the one that edits all of these. I can make the intro whatever I want it to be. Oh, man.
You got me there.
Yep. Oh,
Well, happy
jeez.
fucking Wednesday to you, too.
I couldn't help it. You made it. Dude, that was such a perfect intro, I couldn't help it. So I'm going to make that the start.
Oh, you fucking cunts.
What's up, you fucking cunts?
Dude, see, times like this makes me wish I had a soundboard. I want to get everyone saying it so I can just click a button and a different person says it every time.
Yeah.
I feel like hearing Britt say it this time. Click it. Oh, jeez. All right, well, I don't remember what episode this is. I should have looked that up first. I think 45 or 46. It's one of those. It's one or the other. So, welcome back to the podcast.
Hello. Good to be back.
It's always great having Britt on. And, of course, we got Darian, too. Pretty much it's been the Mike and Darian show past, well, maybe 5 episodes. Something like that. 4 or 5. Everyone's
Nice.
busy, but I'll plug in everyone that's busy because they got their own podcast too. Wally has the Ever Changing Vibe podcast on all major streaming platforms. We have Jocelyn's Table Talks podcast as well on all major streaming platforms. And we have Eli's, I'm probably going to butcher the name, so Eli, sorry, because I know you're going to listen to this. The Spooncast. I probably butchered it, but yeah, he also has a podcast as well. They're all doing great with theirs, so they're a little too occupied. But we're gonna try to reunite to get them on here because the 1 year anniversary of the core podcast is coming up in about 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
That's huge.
yeah, it's February 20th, I believe, if I remember correctly. I picked the worst month to do this stuff on, for those that don't know. So, my girl and I's anniversary is the 12th. Then there's Valentine's Day. And now I got the Inner Core podcast / Core Entertainment being born as an anniversary now, too. So, pretty much in 1 week, I got 3 things I got to worry about now, instead of just 2. I'm just overloading
Damn.
myself.
Hey, I mean-
Very bright.
I mean, at least you can relax for the rest of the year, right? You know, that's 3 things in 1 week. Shit.
Yeah, it's rough.
Clears up your schedule.
Well, now 4, because the Super Bowl is now the same week. So I got 4 things now. I got too much shit to worry about now. I don't worry about the Super Bowl unless the Pats are in it. But I'm going to say that for another couple years till we get back there. But, so, we're going to start today with talking to you a little bit, Britt. Get to know a little bit about, I won't say personally, but more like how your motives are and how you got inspired. I don't know if you have a specific content creator you were inspired to start streaming, or with your YouTube content, which I can plug that in now. You're starting to do a lot more YouTube stuff, which has been coming out
God.
fantastic.
I love making YouTube videos. It's been so fucking fun, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, like, I definitely did have people that inspired me to stream. I think 2018 and 2019, I spent a lot of time just like in kind of depressed in college, and whenever I would come home, the only thing I would do to make myself feel like happy was watch YouTubers or streamers. And then like the first streamer that I really watched actively was Philza. He's a hardcore Minecraft god. He is just outstanding. He's amazing at what he does. And I've been subscribed to him for over 2 years now. And he is the first person I ever watched on Twitch, and from the day that I subscribed, I never ever once have canceled the subscription. I have been on auto resub for him for almost 2 years, or for over 2 years. So it's like a 28 month sub with a 28 month streak, which is really cool. But anyway,
Wow.
not only like he made me want to start streaming, but just before then, I
Yep.
started watching. Do you remember what was that Minecraft server called? SMP Live.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like Call Me Carson, Jay Schlatt, and like all of those people.
Yeah, I remember
um,
that.
Watching that whole friend group and their humor made me realize, like, oh, I could do this. I could 100% be in a group like this and do this successfully. Why don't I? Like, why don't I just, start getting the equipment? And then when I saw Caterino, actually, Caterino was the woman who made me want to do it, because she was a part of their group and she was just herself. I loved watching any clip or like video of her on YouTube, because it was just so fucking cool to see somebody making a career and gaining popularity from just being themselves. It
Yeah.
was so cool to look at. It was a whole combination of just content creators that made me really want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you say, like, I hate how you notice which like content creators are fake and which ones are real.
Yeah.
And I hate seeing the fake ones. They aggravate me because I'm like, why are you doing this if you just want the fame? Be an actual actor instead. Don't be in the content world where we're trying to make everyone happy. Don't be fake. Just get at it. You don't belong here. Like, I don't like those ones that pop up.
Yeah, not a fan. Anytime I click on a channel, or like even like somebody's YouTube or somebody's Twitch, and I feel like they're playing things up for views, I get so like turned off by that. I just get so annoyed by that. I will just click off, But God, when I can watch somebody play like CS or Tarkov or something, and I'm not watching for the gameplay, I'm watching because their personality is funny. Like, if I'm watching somebody for their personality and not their gameplay, it means they have a damn good personality.
Right.
It's so much more entertaining. I don't think I watch anybody for their gameplay. I think every single streamer that I watch, I don't even what game were they playing? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention because they were being so funny,
Yeah, I'll be honest. I forget what games you're playing half the time because I'm there half the time just listening to you. Cause like if I just like I'll have you like when you stream and I'm like editing a video or something, I just have you in the background. I just feel like I'm in a Discord call with you the whole time. So I just sit back and relax, and and once in a while I'll type something in chat. Usually it's just harassing you the whole time, but yeah, I prefer for streaming. I'm not a fan of streaming myself. I don't know. I like making I like doing the edits and stuff. I don't want them to watch me live because I'm quiet live.
Fair.
I'm either way too quiet or I don't shut the hell up.
Yeah.
I'm one or the other, so I don't want to stream because I know I'll just lose everybody that would watch.
It's very hard to maintain viewers and keep up conversation by yourself sometimes. Hard.
I'll tell you, you do an awesome job at it.
Thank you.
A lot better than most.
If it wasn't for the chat, I would have nothing to talk about usually. It's hard, I'll usually spend the first hour or two of stream in the just chatting section. I'll just be talking and whatnot.
Yep.
But the second that there's maybe 15 30 seconds go by and nobody says anything that I could bounce off of and interact with, that's when I'll be like, okay, it's been enough time. I don't want things to get slow now. I'm gonna start playing a game.
Right.
Yeah, even no matter, I feel like everybody has that just feeling sometimes of I have nothing to talk about right now, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But now I have to do something.
Yeah, that's
I don't
why
want to lose viewers.
That's why I don't live stream, because there's sometimes even when I'm playing with my friends, there's times where we're all just quiet and just playing the game. We're just quiet, so there's nothing to bounce off of. Only time that's why I like doing the videos instead, because half the time we're quiet, then someone dies the most absurd way, and then we're laughing for 20 minutes straight, and I just chop that clip out I need of my friend dying somehow stupidly, and all of us laughing at him after. So it's that's what I like doing, because we either try to, like, we all play Call of Duty like your typical 10 to 400-year-old person that plays Call of Duty. But all we do is try to get the funny kill cams or try to die in the funniest way possible. And usually I die the funniest way possible because I really don't care. My friends care about their KD too much. I don't.
Yep.
I think I'm pretty sure mine's 0.2. That's how much I don't care.
Yes, dude. Like, everyone's been so confused when they click into my streams and they hear me say the sentence, "Oh my god, I'm having so much fun playing CS:GO right now."
I haven't played that in
so
long.
Fun? They're like, why and how are you having fun? I've never heard anybody say that before. And the reason is because I'm playing a competitive game, but I could not care less. Like, I am just there to play with my friends, to have fun, maybe click some heads. I don't care about winning. I don't care about my rank, dude. I'm just here to chill with everybody. Like, that's why I'm having fun with it. The second we get someone in our lobby who's like, you know, like sort of a try hard, really good at the game. Yeah, like they have a hard time playing with me because I just, like, I grief the whole lobby basically because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, the other day I was playing and there was like a couple random people in our lobby, and he was like, "Hey, Brittballs, can you do some more call outs? Like, I don't know where you died. It would have been nice to know that there was someone like running mid or, you know, whatever the fuck, or on A." I don't know. And I literally said back to him in the voice chat, just like the in-game voice chat, I was like, "Dude, listen, I'm sorry. Like, it's my 4th day playing the game. I don't know what anything is. I'm just chilling." Yeah. Dude, oh my god. He was like, "Okay." They totally understood after that. They understood. Yeah. They didn't give me too much shit after that, which was so nice. Usually people are kind of douchebags about it. If that was Valorant, I would have been shit on for the entire rest of the game. But no.
No, the rest of your stream. They would have found your stream and been all in your chat the whole time.
Oh, dude. Try me, bitch. Try me. I don't care.
I can't fucking stand us playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online.
Oh, yeah, they're still the worst.
I love it. I love it.
Well, you just get kids to sit there and fucking spawn kill you like little homos. Like, dude, fuck off. I'm just trying to play the fucking game.
Yeah.
And they're always, they do it to you like 37 times. I fucking leave the lobby.
Yeah, the spawn killing is really irritating. That's the only thing I'll ever leave for. But usually if I type in game chat and I say stop killing me, I'm a woman, they either will stop or they'll kill me faster.
I'll say they probably kill you faster.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, oh my god, it's so, there will be people that are killing all of my friends. And then I'll type in chat, I go, "I'm a girl." And they will pull their car up to me and turn on, like, they'll turn on the like the vehicle access permissions so that I can get in the passenger seat. Like, dude, all my friends were getting killed like 2 or 3 days ago. They were just getting murdered by this guy. And then he pulls up next to me. I get in his car, and then I'm in control of the tank, or like the gun on top of the car. And I was like, "Ooh, this is fun. Whee!" And my friends were like, "Where are you? What are you doing?"
Is that Grand Theft Auto, like, flirting? Is that how that is now? Is that how you flirt?
I think that's how that works. Yeah, I think that's how that works. You pick up chicks.
Yeah. Pick up chicks, and I'll let you run the tank.
Damn, girl, you want to run my gun?
Yeah. Oh, man.
So, I play with my buddy Joey and my buddy Qualter all the time. Me and Joey have female characters. And it is fucked up how many people try to fuck us through that game.
I'm not
It's
surprised.
obnoxious. I almost got $30 out of this dude one night. I was joking about having a fucking OnlyFans. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm real interested. I'm like, all right, well, send me the Venmo and I'll give you the link.
Dude, you should have just done it. I would have.
I sent him my Venmo. He never fucking Venmoed me anything, the son of a bitch.
What an asshole.
Wasting my fucking time.
He wasn't a fan of you at all.
Oh, shit. Like, that's funny. We just strut around in bikinis. It is so funny that the amount of people that come up to us like, "Oh, come on, get in my car, get in my truck. Will you like my truck?"
A lot of fucking weirdos on that, man. I think that's why I stopped playing. I was sick of getting killed all the time and sick of the weirdos. Like, have you ever heard? I've heard people in the strip club before. You know how when you talk to the dancer, like they'll take you to the back room if you talk to them enough.
Oh yeah, dude.
I heard a guy once. He was like, "Yeah, I like the way you feel," the whole time. And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, because okay, I am huge into GTA. I just started playing that game this year, like maybe 4 months ago, and
What?
I have been
Really?
having the time. Yes, dude, it's been so fun. But yeah, when you talk to the stripper and they take you to the back room, and you ask for a private dance, if you get there, like there's like a little like meter on the bottom, and if you get that meter all the way filled, they give you their phone number so you can invite the stripper to your apartment.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so if you sit there and you talk to them, the meter fills up faster. What I do is I hold spacebar. I actually put a piece of tape over my spacebar, and then I go out and smoke a cig. Because the the spacebar makes you like put your hands on the stripper, and that makes the like bar go up faster.
Like there's I forget who I used to watch, but he used to take his headset off and hit his microphone off the couch. So instead of talking to the stripper, you'd just have the static noise, but it still worked the same way. So he would just that's what I would do. I'm like, I'm not gonna really talk. It's a fake person. That's kind of weird. So I just bang my mic or something.
Coming downstairs to that. You're talking to the fucking your computer. Oh yeah, I fucking love it. It's so fucking
you see like the 16 pixel nipples, and you're like, oh fuck yeah.
and then my computer screen has a guy on it. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
No. Stop. It's not what it looks like.
So you're talking to her? No. I'm not talking to him either.
Me and Lucy have something special, okay?
Yeah, that's his name, Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call him Loosey Goosey at the club.
Yeah. You don't want to know why they call him that.
No, you don't, because it doesn't sound as fun as you think.
Oh my god, yeah, I love that game. I've been having so much fun playing games lately.
Like, when I play that game, when I did, I haven't played it in, like, I don't know, that GTA 5 came out, like, 18 years ago, it feels like.
Dude, it's so old.
I haven't played it since it came out new on Xbox One and PS4. That's the last time I played it.
Jesus.
Like, the last time I played it, actually, was when the heist first came out. And that was a while ago.
2013, if you were curious.
Yes, that's the last time I played. And what I used to do is, obviously all the cars are real cars, like based on real cars. So I'd make them look like famous ones. So, like, I had the General Lee in my garage. And then I had what the hell was the other one? Oh yeah, I had the Faggio, but I made it bright pink.
Oh hell
and
yeah!
I would drive that everywhere. My friends were like, "All right, guys, do a mission." I'm like, "Okay." I come around the corner, beep beep. You see me in the Faggio show up. I'd wear a pink shirt and the short shorts. I'm like, "Hey guys, you ready?" That's what I used to do. That used to be fun stuff.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's just, to me, it's too old now. Like, just make a new one. Enough of putting on every other console that exists. Next is gonna come out in Nintendo 64 next year. Like, it's absurd how many consoles it's on. Like, I get it that, like, they're revamping them for, like, the Series X and all that stuff and PS5, whatever, but I don't need you to re-release the game 8,000 times.
Yeah, right?
I really
like
don't care. Oh, I know. Skyrim's the same way, but I love Skyrim. That's fun.
I love Skyrim. Yeah, that they could release Skyrim for like the TI 85 calculator, and I would probably buy it. You know what I mean?
I probably would too. I just got it on my Switch the other day.
Oh, dude, that's the only place that I don't have it.
I probably won't play it on my Switch, but I have it.
Yeah. Or like I think I've purchased Minecraft probably 5 or 6 different ways over the years. Like
I probably
Xbox, PC, Bedrock, and Java. I bought it on my phone. I all over, everywhere.
Well, yeah, you're one of the Minecraft streamers that we were supposed to do. That's actually.
I'm not a Minecraft streamer.
You used to be.
I'm not a Minecraft.
used
I
to
know.
be.
I know.
And
I know.
in the description of a Minecraft streamer, you have to own it on everything that it exists on.
No.
That's the rule.
I've been running from it for the last year.
I see people comment sometimes for you to play it.
Man, somebody came in my chat yesterday or 2 days ago, and they were like, "Hey, when are you gonna play Minecraft next? Or are you playing Minecraft on stream today?" And I caught myself getting I got a little almost angry at first when I read that. I feel like my brain is now hardwired to get upset when people expect Minecraft content from me. And so I stopped for a second and I talked about it for a while. I was like, listen, I love Minecraft and I play it a ton off stream. But I started to feel very uninspired and very criticized for, just like everything that I was building or like how I was doing things. It just wasn't fun anymore.
Yeah, people criticize you a lot on that, but I don't know why they care. It's not for them, it's for you.
yeah, that's I don't know. People like to criticize, and especially like I'm a as I like to call it, a shitter. Like I'm a fucking troll. I like when people fuck with me because I like to fuck with people.
Yep.
And so I think people just sort of took that and ran with it, and even when I would be doing something as like mundane as playing Minecraft, they would find a way to be like, hey, you're doing this bad, to try and like troll me, I guess.
Probably.
Like, yeah, it got annoying after a while. But then I did end up playing it on stream yesterday. Like at the way end of the stream.
Oh.
Or 2 days ago, whenever that was. Yeah, at the way end, I showed everyone the server that Clicky and I have been playing on.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. I think I got off as soon as you were starting to do that. I think I was going to bed or something. 'Cause I remember seeing it, I'm like, oh wow, she's playing Minecraft, and I fell asleep.
Yeah, getting back into playing games for fun off stream has been so necessary. I needed it because I was like, I would start to play a game off stream and feel guilty that I wasn't streaming it, and now I can have that disconnection and be like, okay, this is a game that I play for fun, and this is a game that I play for like to do with chat, to hang out with chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I started doing that again because I used to because I'm a huge sports fan. I play the Madden games all the time. I used to record that, but I would rage so fucking hard because I'd try to. That's like the only game I go fucking super try hard in. Like I think as Madden 14, well they call it Madden 25, 25th anniversary for those that are gonna correct me. So I played that Madden. I used to be like top 80 in the world at Madden. So that's how sweaty I was that game. Well, Darian, you learned the hard way because you played against me 1,000 times. But yeah, it's the one game I'd play it, but there's people they can cheese the AI in the game, so they don't have skill. They just know how to fuck with the system. So I'd rage all the time because I'm like, you're not better than me. You're just a dickhead, and you beat me. It's pissing me off.
yeah.
Now it's a game I just play off to the side. Like, I won't lie, half the time on the podcast, I'm playing Madden while I'm talking. Like, that's how much it's my just sit back game. Like, I'm playing it right now. That's just, I don't know. It's just a thing I do now. I play it all the time.
Oh, man. I cannot focus on any, show or podcast or anything if I'm playing a game on the side. I have no idea why. I can do it while I'm streaming. I can do it while I'm in Discord with my friends. But, when I'm on somebody's show, I would feel so disrespectful if I was sitting here, playing a game right now. It's like half of I physically can't because I will get distracted.
Yeah.
And half of, it just feels disrespectful to do that on someone else's show.
Well, that's why I do it on mine.
Yeah. There have been times where I was on Moms. Moms, the host, has a
Yep.
podcast on Wednesdays that I co-host. And I would open up a game and I would start playing, and I would just realize that I wasn't paying attention anymore. I was like, oh no, I can't. I gotta close this. They need my undivided attention.
Yeah.
It's like me when
Go ahead.
whoever the guest is that weekend or that week, excuse me, you're talking about something I don't know about. I'll sit there and scroll through Facebook for a few minutes, and I'm like, I fucking feel bad. I should probably know something about this. I don't sound like such a fucking asshole.
You're a fucking asshole anyways.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, but yeah, I feel like only because it's my podcast, that's why I do it. If I was doing anything else, like if one of you two was hosting this, I wouldn't be doing shit besides paying attention. Well, I'm paying attention now, but I don't know, it's because I know it's mine. I know what's going through my head the whole time, so I can focus and do both. I don't know, it's... Cause I've joined other calls, and I won't even turn on my TV or Xbox in here. I won't have any web browsers open. It'll just be Discord or whatever I'm in, and that's the only thing I leave open.
So you open my.
Yep.
Because I know how I am. If I stop, sometimes when I play games, Madden, I don't do this, but like if I had Call of Duty on, I'd go quiet. Because sometimes I'll just get focused, like in the zone for a minute, and I'll just be radio silent.
Yep.
So that's why if I do the podcast, I have anything. If I'm bored, I put Madden. Because that's a game I can sit back. I really don't care. I just fuck around when I play.
Yeah.
But, real quick, since I'm on the football subject, I'll just do a quick recap of sports, and we'll hop right back into our talks of inspirations and stuff. I'll share my inspirations with you after, Britt. See if you might know some of the people that I got inspired by, I'd imagine. You know pretty much the same amount of content creators as I do. So for last weekend, we had the divisional round games, and for those that remember my predictions, I was pretty damn close. I got the Saturday games completely right. Sundays I got wrong. Besides the Sunday night game, I knew that was gonna be the best game of the week, and it was. So the Bengals beat the Titans 19-16. Very, very slow game. Wasn't bad. But they kicked a game-winning field goal with 3 seconds left. Cincinnati's first road playoff win in their franchise history, which is pretty impressive. Then Saturday night, they had the 49ers versus the Packers. And once again, game-winning field goal as time expired. Final score 13-10. Rumor is Aaron Rodgers is done in Green Bay. And he says he wants to play in Denver, so we'll see what happens there. And Sunday afternoon, the LA Rams shocked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The GOAT is no longer in the playoffs this year. Rumor is he's retiring. We'll see what happens there. See if that really happens or not. Then the best game by far. I watched this whole game, and I didn't want to, but I did. The Bills versus Chiefs was a fucking phenomenal game. Final score 42-36. Bills blew it. They could have won. They blew it. But it was a fantastic game. I had a blast watching it. I was jumping around like a little kid, like one of those teams are mine. I hate both teams. So now on to this weekend's games. We got Sunday at 3 o'clock. The Cincinnati Bengals go to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. As much as I hate to say it, because I want new teams in the Super Bowl this year, I think Kansas City will win. That's the football expert talking, but me as a person, I want Cincinnati, because they haven't been in the Super Bowl since the 80s, so it'd be cool to see them in it. Then we got at 6:30 on Sunday, we got the 49ers playing the Rams. The 49ers have beat the Rams the last 6 times. So I'm just going to roll with the 49ers just because they clearly have the advantage. So I'm just going to go with that. So I think it'll be a Chiefs-49ers Super Bowl, which will be a rematch from 2 or 3 years ago, is my prediction. All right, now we'll shift back to the games and all that stuff now. Now we're running
Perfect timing. I just got back from the bathroom. Let's go.
Back from taking a dump. All right, I know the code
Big
words.
Fat dumpies.
Yeah, so when I got inspired to do content, I first like most people, I watched.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I know. That was funny. I say it in chat to Britt all the time too. She was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, she's taking a dump.
She's got a shit.
I say it every time. All right, I just got back from the bathroom. All right, you take a dump. like the other day, like, oh, what's that smell? I'm like, oh, she's acting like she didn't just fart. Oh shit! Hey, when you set it up that way for me, I'm gonna get you every time.
Oh yeah.
All my friends know that. Don't set it up because I'll 100% get you every time. I won't hesitate. Don't make it easy. But anyways, enough of dumpies for now. So I got inspired by you might have heard of this guy before, Markiplier. You guys might have heard of that YouTuber. He's if I had to meet one YouTuber, he's the one I want to meet. He gave me the drive to be a YouTuber and make content. He even did a comedy tour right before COVID, and I went to see it, and dude, I was so happy. I was like a little kid in the candy store. I was so happy, big smile on my face, seeing him in person. He was there. His friend Wade and Bob and Jacksepticeye was with him too. So it's pretty cool. I got to see some of the like considered all-stars of YouTube. It was kind of cool. I had a blast. They're so fucking funny.
Yeah.
But they inspired me, and then as I got older and I started like playing with friends, I pretty much grew up on the Vanoss gaming crew. Vanoss, on Wildcat, Smitty, H.O. Delirious, Louis Caliber, you know, that whole fucking huge lineup they have of people. They pretty much taught me how to do all the trolling and stuff, and that's pretty much all I do now. And those were my go-tos when it came. I still now, like if I watch YouTube videos up in my room or something or in the studio, Alyssa's like, "Oh, what are you watching?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm watching Vanoss." She's like, "Oh, again?" I'm like, "Yeah, what do you mean again?" It's funny. But yeah, it's that's pretty much it for my content creators I watch / got inspired by. Other than that, I didn't really have a lot. There's a handful.
Yeah.
There's no real streamers before I fell into your community, Britt. There's no real streamers I watched either.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't really watch any. I follow like my friends on there and stuff, but I wouldn't sit there and watch all the time. Like I do here and there, but there's probably one streamer I don't mind. I rarely watch him, which I hate that I don't, because I loved his YouTube videos. But his name's Ray Narvaez Jr. He worked at the company Rooster Teeth for a while. Then he got big on Twitch, so he live streams instead. And I'm only a huge fan of him because of Rooster Teeth. He was my favorite member of Rooster Teeth / Achievement Hunter. So that's the only reason why I follow him on there. But even then, I rarely watch his. But like Brett, I'm pretty sure you're the one I watch the most.
Damn. Aww.
Yeah, and it's funny because like I know a lot of people all the time say, "Oh yeah, I found you from Donnie Bobes, blah blah blah." You probably hear it more than enough times, which is how I found you. But then I don't watch him anymore. I watch you instead.
Yeah, man, I have that same sort of reaction, like I was talking about earlier, when people tell me, "Oh, play Minecraft, play Minecraft. Are you gonna play Minecraft?" Mm-hmm. When somebody pops in my chat and says, "Do you remember Donnie Bobes?" I ignore it every time.
Do you remember?
Every single time. Yeah. It's so weird that people say, "Do you remember?" It's so often. It's never like, "Oh, I just watched a video with you and Donnie." It's always like, "Do you remember Donnie?" As if like me being a part of this guy's channel for like 7 videos a year ago is something that would just skip my memory. Like, "Oh yeah, Donnie? Like, what do you mean, do I remember?" Dude, I swear that I just know anybody who comes in and says that is a child, so I will just ignore them.
Yep.
Like, if someone were to come in and be like, "Oh, I watched a couple videos of you on Donnie's channel, you know, good shit," then I'm like, "Okay, yeah, you're probably a decent person, you know, cool." But if they're just like, "Do you know Donnie? How's Donnie? When was the last time you talked to Donnie?" I will literally just ban them and tell them to give their mom their phone back. Like, fuck off, dude. Fuck off. So annoying.
Like, I think the first thing I said in your chat was, I showed up and you thanked me for following whatever. And I was like, "I stopped by. I saw you in Donnie's video. I thought you were funny." And that's all I said.
Yeah. Dude, like that was really the coolest thing that could have happened to me when I started streaming was Donnie finding me and everything. And that's what, like, it makes me feel so bad when I get so bitter about it when people pop in, but it's like I know how they're gonna behave, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of lost interest in his content just because the PG thing doesn't bug me. Is the fact that I can tell his content's more aimed towards a younger audience.
Yeah.
So as someone that's not in the younger audience, even though I act like I'm 12, I'm not interested at all. Like, I watch some of his trolling ones because they are pretty fucking funny when he trolls someone. It's hard not to laugh. Like, my favorite one when he trolled you was when he made his character bigger, like every like few minutes or whatever, without you looking.
Oh, I loved that one.
That one's so funny. Because at the end you turn around like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I don't know. Everyone thought that my reaction was fake because they could not believe how much he was able to do to himself before I noticed. Like I genuinely just did not notice.
Well, to be fair, who stares at someone's Minecraft character the whole time? I don't.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it.
Like, in the beginning, you would have never noticed even if you stared at him because he did so slightly. He did it perfectly in the beginning. Then, like, towards the end of the video, he did it ridiculously, like, on purpose. Like, he looked like an Enderman, how big he was after. So you turn around, of course you're not going to expect an 8-foot-tall Donnie Bobe showing up. But, yeah, I never really got stuck into his content anymore. As much as, yeah, he's funny and all, but I just can't watch the PG type stuff all the time. I get bored.
Yeah. I commend people who are able to have PG channels, like get your bag, you know, make your money. I could never do that. If I had to pretend to be anybody that I truly was not on stream, I would fail so fast. I can't pander to be advertiser friendly, you know what? I don't know. Ooh, alarm go off. It doesn't feel genuine. It wouldn't feel like it was my content if I wasn't swearing and calling my audience dipshits. It wouldn't be my content, you know?
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't be able to watch your stuff if you weren't doing that anymore. It wouldn't be the same.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I feel
it's a staple.
Because they're just words too. So when people get all mad getting called stuff like that, I just tell them to grow up, or clearly you're too young and you shouldn't be hearing it anyways.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. Because like all my content, everyone knows how I talk. Literally, I'm a truck driver from Boston. All right, that's all I have to say, and everyone should understand that I swear all the time. I mean, what do you want? I'm not gonna fake that. And trust me, I've tried lowering the swears, and I notice I swear more. I did that. One of my videos, I want to say it was like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. It was like right when I started driving. I was like, maybe I'll try to do a couple of PG videos. You know, maybe I'll help the channel a bit. You know, I played whatever. I went to edit. I'm like, oh my god, I sweared more than ever.
Yep.
Like it wasn't even close. I think I had a solid 30 seconds where there was no fucks dropped at all.
Dude, that's the worst. I have a friend that I've been making YouTube content with lately, and every time we get in a call together, we're like, okay, time to film, and then we just say the most offensive shit in the world. And I'm like, okay, you have to edit that part out. Okay, don't put that in. You know, like every fucking 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, so you're gonna want to bleep that word, but like otherwise you can keep it in. Like,
yeah, I've had that before.
It's like when you try to not misbehave, it's like
it's
you
even
feel
worse.
like a kid chuckling in church. You know what I mean? Like, so good, so good.
I have a video on my channel. It's from playing COD Warzone with one of my buddies, Nick. We got our first ever duos victory in it, so like we're both going super sweaty. So like, I put the full game in because it was actually awesome content. Like we fucking were going ham. It's not like it was some trash us hiding in corners the whole time. So I went through the whole video and I didn't realize I dropped. I can't say the word again, but it sounds like ninja.
Oh no.
I got so mad because he was hiding in the corner. I was like, "Why, he's gonna hide in the corner the whole time?" And I said, and I don't remember saying this. After I said it, I said, "Well, I can't put that part in the fucking video." And somehow I knew I said it, but I didn't remember I said it. So I had to bleep. I had to bleep that one section out. I'm like, dude, why would I say that? Like, what the hell? I never say that ever. Like the one time I ever say it, of course, it's Call of fucking Duty. The one time I say it.
You know, every once in like there was one time where I was on stream and this word wasn't even in my vocabulary at the time, but I won't say it now. It's like I don't know. I have a weird stance on this word. It's a word that I'll use like with my friends.
Was
but
it
it's never one that I'll, No, the R word.
I use that word way too much.
Well, I mean, I do too, but it's not one that I will ever use on stream.
Oh,
but
yeah, I got you.
There was one day where there was some fuck in my chat who was just pissing me off, and as I banned him, I was like, okay, F you, like fuck you, R word, and I just like muttered it under my breath, and I just like froze, and I was like, oh god, I did not say that, and no, not a soul in the chat like cared. Nobody clipped it. Nobody was like, oh my god, I can't believe. They all understood. Like he was being a dick. Like
you can just say it. You can say it here. It's fine. You can say that word here. I say it.
It's for some reason it's just not something that I'm comfortable saying when I know I'm being recorded or streaming. I know there's a lot of people that are really sensitive about that word. So I choose not to use it in a like public stance, but I'm not gonna lie. Like if somebody asks me if I still say the word, yeah, like I think I said it this morning. Actually, yeah, it was the last message that I typed in my Discord. I took a screenshot of some shitty message that this girl sent me. Yeah,
trying to steal our boyfriend again.
Oh god, no. Not that again. Dude, that was so long ago. Oh my god, I can't believe you remember that.
Dude, I got an awesome memory. It's better than everyone thinks it is.
Holy
I just won't forget it because you're the only person that I actually know in person that's had that problem, at least content-wise.
Dude, that was when I lived at my old apartment with my ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, that's when I started following you was back then.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yep.
It's been almost 2 years since I started streaming.
Yeah, I've been almost following you for 2 years. I think I did my followers yesterday. It was like a year and I think it's 8 months or some shit. Something like that. I'm pretty close to 2 years. I've been subbed almost the whole time too. I think I've been subbed. I have a year badge, don't I? I forget.
Oh yeah. For sure. Actually, I could look. But yeah, you're one of the people that I would consider like an OG to the stream. Like you've always been around.
Pretty much. I mean, there's one particular person that might be an OG that you know that I'm not a fan of.
Oh, like the one that was banned? Or like somebody that's still around? Wait, I don't want to know.
Well, actually, I can send you a message in Discord through my phone because then they don't see it during the podcast. I'll just do that because, man, if I can fucking type, that'd be great. There we go.
Oh yeah, that kid.
Yeah. It's hard for me to enjoy talking when he's around. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. So like basically, there's this person who's been around for a while. That's just kind of a nuisance. They don't really pop up too much anymore. But they used to absolutely just drive me up a wall. They were one of the reasons why I stopped hanging out in the public voice chat in my Discord. Because like I would join and then a minute and a half later they would join. Like they wouldn't be in there all day, but I swear to God they would just keep the tab open and stare at it and wait for me to come by, like a puppy waiting for their parent to come home. They just overwhelmed me. Yeah.
I miss when you used to do it on the weekends, because in the morning, or even on the weekdays, even like in the mornings, if I didn't have work, I'd come down to my studio. Of course, I turn everything on. I look in Discord, see you in the call. I'm like, oh, cool. I can hang out with someone for once instead of being all by my fucking self.
Yep.
And now that never happens anymore. Thanks to someone having to ruin it.
I mean, it wasn't even just him. It's like because I was in those voice chats all the time, and because it was public, anybody could join.
Yeah.
It's like on any random night, there would be anywhere between 10 to 20 people in there, and it would be impossible to talk because there would be like 2 or 3 people playing a game and doing game call outs the entire time, or someone would be talking about some weird shit, or you'd hear somebody's mom yelling at them from the next room, and it was like, holy shit, I just want to get away.
That, and then you'd have the rare, like, 8-year-old kid that shows up that would be absolutely annoying as all hell, just because they're talking to you, and they're acting like, and I don't mean it this way, but they're talking to you like if they're talking to Tom Cruise or something. Like, someone that...
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, relax. She's just another gamer like we are. Chill.
Yeah, that was always a really... I feel like I did a decent job of like mediating that, because it was like people would, they would look up to me and sort of like idolize me in a way, and then the second that they would get in a call with me is when they would realize that I too was just a person just like them, and that they had no reason to idolize me. And so I really liked being a part of the public VCs for that reason, because not only was it like people had the opportunity to be friends with their streamer, but it was also just like a good look into content creators being just human beings. Like, I feel like a lot of content creators actively avoid talking to and hanging out with their viewers to avoid like parasocial relationships and shit.
Yeah.
But I think I do a good job of avoiding parasocial relationships because I try to turn everyone into a friend, because my audience isn't like, it's not overwhelmingly large. Like, there's not like 300 people talking at a time in my chat. Like, I can have conversations with individual people.
Yeah.
And I would say a lot of my viewers from the last 2 years have become my closest friends. Like, I don't think I have a single IRL friend that is closer to me at the current moment than my internet friends.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the same way now. Like, I have a lot of friends like I met through just gaming throughout the years on Xbox and stuff. I got friends that are from England and stuff that I talk to all the time, and sometimes they're just as close, if not closer, than my real life friends. And just that's the bond I've just made with them. So it's cool when you can do stuff like that, and you don't have to like. I know in this industry it's different with a woman that does it and a man, because I won't have a million guys flooding into my DMs or something because they saw I was a guy that plays games. But I know, sadly for you, you probably have to deal with that. If not, you will deal with it at some point, probably.
Wait, have to deal with what? I'm sorry?
Men overflowing your DMs because of the industry that you're in now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people are definitely weird, but I'm very forward about like my current relationship status now. Like, for a while I told myself that I would never talk about if I'm in a relationship again on stream. Mm-hmm. But then I realized if it's something that I am happy with and enjoying, why would I keep that to myself? I talk about everything on stream. Right. So if anybody ever pops into my DMs being weird, I'm like, hey, I have a boyfriend, you know, like. Yeah. Like you've talked to them in my chat before, you know, like, please don't be weird towards me, and they usually understand.
Well, that's a change.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't gotten that many weird professions of love since I've good. I feel like since I've gotten partnered. I feel like before, when I was an affiliate, I would get a lot of weird messages from people just literally confessing their love for me. Jesus. It got weird. I have a folder called like bad screenshots of just people saying the darndest things to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a woman that plays games, because like even some of the bigger streamers, like you got people like Pokimane and stuff, And I bet they get overloaded with bullshit all the time. Like,
yeah.
And I'm not saying she shouldn't. Like, I get it. All these guys are, because she is a gorgeous, gorgeous girl. But still, don't be a weirdo. Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
Just
I
don't.
mean, no matter who you are, you're gonna get weird messages. Like if you're a woman and you're famous online, you're gonna get a bunch of pictures of dudes' dicks. If you're a man who's famous online, you're gonna get a bunch of videos of people dying. Like, it's
what?
Like actually,
did I miss something?
There was a YouTuber that I was watching. There was a YouTuber that I was watching recently, and he was having a conversation with one of his lady friends, and she was like, "Oh my god, I got a picture. Somebody sent me a picture of a dead cat this morning," and he goes, "Oh yeah, I think I've seen that one." And she was like, "How do you deal with it? How many pictures of like dead animals and like dead people do you see in your DMs?" And he was like, "Yeah, I just don't open my DMs anymore, because like people just send me the most vile shit in the world."
That's the first time I've heard of that in my life.
Yeah, I was like, that's interesting.
That's
I had
disgusting.
I usually like I got a picture during my subathon from a guy who he wrapped his dick and balls like purple with an Ethernet cable. And he sent me like 5 pictures of it, like different angles and shit, and I was like,
he gave you a fucking photo shoot.
Yeah, I was like, that is unique. That is one of a kind. He's a man of taste. I see.
Oh my.
Class.
Yeah, I find that shit funny.
So funny, dude. So funny.
Some people get grossed out, but that shit's funny. I don't care.
Dude, I thought it was fucking hysterical. Like, yeah, other people would get like super put off and super offended, but like two of those pictures had his face in it. 2 of the pictures had his face in it.
No, that's not how you do it.
No, I was like,
you
dude,
never show your face.
I was
Fucking
like, this
rookie.
guy is he's just going for it. Like, good on you, man. Pop the fuck off, you know?
Yeah, fucking send it. He didn't even care.
That's what I'm saying.
That's pretty fucking funny. Oh man, that's awesome.
As long as you have a good like attitude around it and you don't let shit bother you, like, you know, it definitely that's a huge part of content creation is not letting shit bother you.
Dude, if someone sent me that, I probably would send them a thumbs up emoji because that's fucking funny.
Right?
I'm like, dude, how long did that take? I wouldn't even care how it looked. I'd be concerned, like, how the hell would you do that? And why?
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. Oh, Jesus. Like, I've had... So far, Core's been pretty good with, like, getting no bullshit messages at all for, like... Because we have a bunch of beautiful girls that's been either involved or, you know, guests as, like, yourself, my fiance. A bunch of beautiful people showing up. And obviously myself. And then, so I got a message the other day.
Glad I'm included, you son of a bitch.
I didn't say fugly, I said beautiful.
I'll bring the boxing gloves.
Oh, shit. All right. Yeah, and I'll have a nice hand job waiting for you. And, so we have our friend Megan. That it's actually our real life friend, Darren and I's real friend, Megan. We have her TikToks now. It's like a Core Entertainment exclusive that we upload. And someone commented on one of them. I don't remember which one it is. But like, wow, I didn't realize Mike's fiance had so many tattoos. They thought, even though the names aren't even close, Alyssa and Megan aren't close to the same. They thought Megan was my fiance. And that's the only thing I've gotten so far in Core. That's been anything that I've had to explain to someone. I was like, I was so confused at first because it didn't show me what video it came from at first. So like I saw it and I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? And I clicked on, because it was a DM, it wasn't a comment. So I was so damn confused. And then I looked, like I just so happened to upload like 5 of Megan's TikToks, like 10 minutes before I got that message. I'm like, oh shit, this fucking idiot thinks that. I was like, I don't know how, but this idiot thinks that's my fiance instead. So far, The only thing I've had to deal with. Which if that's all I got so far, I'll take it. Could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was nervous when I saw a DM pop up, because even my own personal channel, I don't have a lot of DMs come through. So to see one actually pop up on this one, I'm like, oh, fuck. I was like, come on, man. I was like, there's so many different people involved here. I'm like, who the hell are you going to be trying to bully or trying to, like, hit on? What's happening here? Like, there's so many things that could happen. But I lucked out. It was something very stupid and actually very funny. I'm just waiting for the... And I finally fixed... before I forget, Darian, I finally fixed the comment problem on the YouTube channel. I finally enabled comments on our videos.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It automatically defaulted itself. I don't know if this happened to you, Britt, but for CoRR-E's YouTube channel, default, no comments allowed. Disabled.
See, mine defaults to like
weird.
mine defaults to like hold offensive comments, but I always just switch it to all comments are allowed. I have to manually switch it every time. I know there's a way to save like to save your settings so that every single time you post it'll have the same like tags and description and settings and all of that fun jazz.
Yeah, I know how to
So you
do
don't have
that.
to input it. Yeah, is it not a part of that?
No, something I had to go into. So when you're in YouTube Studio and you look at like the bar on the left side with everything listed off, like content, analytics, all that stuff, there was a section there called Community, which I never saw before, and I don't know if it's because of how many views we had. I couldn't get there yet because I didn't have it at first. But I looked on my personal channel, I had it available, but also mine's been on for about 10 years, and I got almost 2K subs, so I mean, I could be part of it. Like, CoRR-E's just hit over 300 subs. And, I think we got almost 100,000 views now.
Damn.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's because of the views or something. I don't know why it's finally available. But I've been complaining the past 4 episodes, at least, to Darian, like, we don't have fucking comments. It pisses me off. Because we tell people on, like, every other episode to either send us, like, requests on what to talk about or, you know, or whatever, ask us questions, you know, stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, we can't even get any answers because we can't even have comments on the YouTube channel, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the DMs for all of our accounts are open, but, I mean, the odds of me being able to check every single social media's DMs are slim.
Yeah.
The one that's most active is the Instagram DMs. And 90% of the time, it's if I post a picture of any woman. And by the way, Brett, I don't know if you saw the latest core Instagram post, but you were tagged in the last one.
Oh, cool.
I got a DM, pretty much this person explaining why he had a crush on every woman I posted in that one post.
Oh, God. Dude, people...
So fucking weird.
People are just lonely. Like, the internet's just lonely, and people can say whatever they want to say. So if they see a pretty girl that they find entertaining or something, or likes to play a game that they like to play, they'll just fixate on that person.
Yep.
Really, really annoying and disturbing.
Yeah, it bugged me.
Yeah.
It mostly bugged me because one of them was my fiance, so it aggravated me a little bit.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
So the ones that were in it, there's 8 women involved, and I'll just announce this anyway because that video comes out on Sunday. So for the new wrestling game that comes out in March, WWE 2K22, and the only working wrestling game right now, 2K19, I did a match with all 8 women that are involved to see who will be our first women's champ. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. I know who it is, which I honestly would never see this happening. How this works, but so Britt, you are in it, and if you want, you can stream it if you want or whatever, or share it. But I will warn you for copyright with the music for entrance songs. WWE's a bitch with that stuff.
Oh yeah, I'll bet.
But Yeah, you don't have to. I'm just letting you know you are in it. So if you wanted to share it with the world, you're more than welcome to. That's why I tagged you in it.
Cool.
And yeah, and this person had like a reason why he liked every woman that I posted in that photo. Because I look for the best photos of all you. Because I mean, you're all gorgeous girls. I'm not gonna find your ugliest photo. I'm not that guy. Even though I easily could be, because it'd be funny, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But like I picked one of my favorite pictures of you, Britt, is you with that dress that you wore, like the flower dress.
Yeah.
In the empty room, I picked that picture of you because that's, I think, one of my favorites because it's not one of your like joking pictures that you've done.
Yeah. Yeah, I do a lot of those.
Yeah, so I was trying to find everyone a normal, or just a typical pose, and then that was probably the best one I had for you I could find. It was either that or you with the shotgun from your subathon. It was one or the other. I didn't know which one I wanted.
Yes.
But I was afraid to use the gun because I didn't want people to overreact to it, even though it's fake. Well, I know it's fake. They won't, and we all know how the world is now. So I was like,
It's got an orange tip. It has an orange tip on it. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I would like to think that, but I know how the internet works. I'll find it somehow without an orange tip. It'd be black instead somehow. They would Photoshop it or some bullshit. So yeah, I figured I'd announce that since dude. So I had to do it like 5 times because the first time I forgot to hit record, so that sucked. The second time I was recording it, and then the game crashed because I fucking was doing too much shit. No, game didn't crash. Internet crashed. So I lost connection to Xbox Live, and it fucked me up. So then the third time, it actually worked. Thank God, because I didn't feel like doing it 4 times. Because I'm pretty sure the match run time is about 35 minutes long. So I didn't feel like sitting there watching it again. As much as it's fun, because I know every person that's in it in real life, I don't feel like watching it that many times. But hopefully everyone enjoys that when it comes out. Because then once the new game comes out, I think it comes out March 11th, I think. When it comes out, I'll be remaking everyone, and I'll be making custom championships and whatnot, and yeah, kind of like our own little wrestling type deal here.
Hell yeah.
Now, actually, since I got you here, Britt, you want your hair blue or green?
Green. I'm green now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's gotten into me.
Yeah,
I always told myself. I know. I told my mom, like, in maybe October, November of last year. I was like, hey, by the way, because she's a real estate agent, and so she was telling me this wacky story about this young girl, and I go, is her hair blue? And my mom was like, yeah, why? And I was like, that makes sense. And she was like, what the fuck do you mean? And I was like, oh, any woman who has blue hair is going through like a life crisis. It's like a cry for help. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, just trust me. I know ladies, okay? A blue-haired lady is like, you know how in nature, like frogs will be blue to signify they're poisonous? Yeah, it's like that, you know?
Yep.
They're poison frogs. And so
they're
2
toxic
months
What
later,
are you talking about?
toxic woman.
so like 2 months later, here I go dyeing my fucking hair blue, and she calls me while I was on stream and was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, listen. I was like, I'm not having a crisis. I know what I told you. It's not what it looks like. And she was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. But yeah, now my hair is fucking green. I doubled down and I got green hair dye. So now I'm just totally committing to the psychopathy.
Yeah, I figured you wanted green, but when I made your character like 2 months ago, it was blue. So when the video comes out, you'll have blue hair.
Yeah. No, and I am not surprised, dude. Any emotes that have been made for me in the last 6 months, I feel so bad because my hair went from red to blonde to pink, then blue, then green.
Yep. The rainbow.
So, yeah.
Taste
I've been
the rainbow.
All 3 of the Powerpuff Girls, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I went to edit your hair green, but I'm like, do I really want to edit for one video hair color? Is it really that big of a deal? I was like, I'm just leaving it. Like, I really don't feel like going in there. I'm like, one, it'll take too long for no reason. Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I did. So you have 2 outfits in the game. Obviously, you can only wear one at a time. I gave you your yellow Yo Hello shirt, one of your merch, and then I gave you the Goth Balls look.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, with tattoos and everything. So it looks pretty much like how you did for the stream when you did that. So that's what I did for those. I think I even made your hair black for that when I made the Goth Balls, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, cool.
Well, yeah, so I don't know how the new game's going to be, but if it's anything similar, I'll probably do the same thing again. There might be more options. Maybe I can do every hair color you had. You have a different outfit for each hair color. Which crayon do I want to have today?
Right.
Sounds like a Marine.
Hey, don't talk about my father like that.
You should ask him which one he wants to eat today.
No thanks. I don't feel like getting punched in the face.
Why not? I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
No, it's not funny. Well, actually, funny. It's funny for you because it's not you getting punched in the face.
There you go.
But so I'll end off real quick with this story here. Speaking of my father punching someone in the face. So I don't know if you guys have ever done this with siblings or friends or something, but there's a game you can do where you can guess where someone's nose is, like if you cover it with like a pillow or whatever. So
God, that sounds...
my dad's younger brother, they're like 10, so 10 and 8, something like that, and my uncle puts a pillow up to his face and says, "Hey Mike, guess where my nose is?" Instead of my dad just poking around, he wound up and punched him right in the nose, and he started gushing blood.
No.
Yep. He could have easily avoided that problem. Instead of just poking around like any normal person would to guess where your nose is, no, he cranks back and winds up and punches him in the nose.
Hey, at least he got it first shot.
Yeah, he did. He got his ass beat by his mother after.
I found your nose. Fuck, stop it, man. Fuck. Shit beaten out of him.
Yeah, fuck. I love that story. Every time I bring up that story all the time, my uncle gets so mad, but my dad always starts laughing.
Next time I see him, I'm going to put a pillow up to my face and say, "Where's my nose?" See if he knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, he might. He'll either look at me right away. Punch me. I say he's either a puncher or he's going to look at me and be like, he knows the story, huh? It's going to be one or the other. You better hope he looks at me instead of getting punched.
No shit.
You might want to
comes around, then I'm going to run.
You might want to put like the pillow like as far out as you can reach and say, "Guess where my nose is." At least you got a buffer. You got a buffer and a second to react at least.
Half-second duck buffer. Don't miss me. He fucking whacks me the second time.
Yeah, I know. Haha, miss me, idiot. Oh, shit.
I didn't miss you that time, dipshit.
Yep. Yeah, that's a story I like talking about. It's funny. The funny one.
Speaking of punching people in the face. So, my uncle's always been like the wild child of the family. And he used to just fuck with everybody. Me and him have always been like super, super close. Especially when I was young. He's not the weird uncle. Don't worry. So anyways, I'm hanging out with him one day. Picks me up. He's like, "Hey, you should go punch your brother in the face." Like, that's just shit he used to do. So, jumped down, went over to my brother. My brother, he's 5 years older than me. He picked me right up. I don't know. I have zero recollection of doing this. I just swung back and I punched him right in the jaw. Brother threw me to the ground. He started raping my uncle a new asshole. He's like, "What the fuck, you dickhead? Why the fuck would you tell him to do that?" His fucking face is bleeding off. Every time I hear that story, I piss my pants laughing. My brother tells it way better than I do.
No, Britt, you got any punching someone in the face stories to share?
I don't. I've never punched anybody before.
And surprisingly, I haven't either.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I haven't needed to. Oh, Jesus. Guess where my nose is? I laugh at that so much because, one, both of them are idiots anyways for doing that. That's the first reason why I laugh so much at it. Second of all, I still understand why my father had to punch him. All he had to do was poke with his finger. Oh, there's your nose. No, he cranked up and punched him like Mike Tyson. I don't fucking get it. I'll never figure that out. But this is the last story because I'll forget to tell this next week if I don't say it. So, you saying that you were told to punch your brother in the face reminds me of what my dad used to have me do to people. Do you know the whole thing? If you ask a guy what's the capital of Thailand, do you know exactly how that's going?
Bangkok.
Yeah, he told me to do that when I was like 5. I would do it to all of his friends. And because I'm a kid, they don't think nothing of it. So I'm like, hey, what's the capital of Thailand? Like, oh, I don't know. What is it? I'm like, Bangkok. And at 5, I'd wind up my fist like if I was a boxer. I'd punch him right in the nuts. My father was having me do that to all of his friends. He'd be like, hey, do it to him, do it to him. I'm like, okay. And I'd run over and do it. And they'd be like, Mike's such an asshole. And I wouldn't get what's happening. I'm like, what? What happened?
Speaking of hitting people in the nuts, I got another story.
Oh, all right.
So
Last one.
I think it's like first or second grade. Another story I don't remember. But I was outside. It was recess. I was shooting some hoops, playing basketball. Just having a grand old time by myself. Still to this day, I don't remember who the kid was. Comes over, he steals my basketball right out of my hands. I looked at him. I said, "You got one of two choices. You either give me my ball back, or you face the consequences." Kid just sits there and laughs like typical fucking bully. I wound my foot up and I kicked him in the balls and I picked him about 3 feet up off the ground. Took my basketball, kept shooting. My father reamed my ass so bad. He was laughing, but he's like, "I had to fucking leave work, you little dickhead. Why the fuck would you do something like that?" He stole my ball. What do you want? I'm like 7. He's like, "You're a fucking asshole." Still reminds me of that from time to time.
Yeah, I've never had any bully problems, thankfully. I always told people my great grandmother can insult me better than you can, and that is still accurate to this day. And she's going on 99, so you guys gotta step up your game out there, bullies. You're not too good. What, you didn't get a spiced latte today? Oh, nice one, dude. It'd take you all night to think of that.
Take you all night to think. That's my favorite response.
Oh, jeez. All right, well, we'll wrap up this episode. I think we're well over time today. We actually had a good length episode. First time in a while. They've been kind of short. Thanks to Britt joining us today. She helped us get more content. It was good.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it was a blast. It was a blast. It's always good to be on.
It's always great having you on.
Always a pleasure having you.
It's always fun when, like, we don't have, like, a lot of guests we can spread out with, but it's nice having, like, a few guests that we have on, like, once a month or so, or every other month. Because something can happen, especially with you, Britt, with you being partnered now. Anything can happen in that month before you come back on that can help, like, big a huge story you can share with everyone, and it's fun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's
Cool.
nice.
Cool. Yeah, sorry. I'm supposed to be on his show on Wednesdays, but he told me I didn't have it on today. But now, 30 minutes before the show, 23 minutes before the show, the third co-host is not responding, so now he's summoning me. So I've been quiet for a little minute because I've just been like, oh fuck, like sending him messages like, oh shit, okay, all right.
You are free to go. We are all wrapped up here. You want to plug anything before you head out?
Twitch.tv/Brittballs. You can find me on YouTube also, Brittballs Live. I've already posted like 8 videos this year, which is awesome. I've been working my butt off editing, so if you wanna go see me there, you can do just that.
Yeah, and she has an OnlyFans too.
No, I sure don't. I sure don't. Oh no!
No, she sells feet pics on Instagram. It's fine.
Yeah.
Completely
They're my brother's
different.
feet, though. Yeah.
They're my brother's feet.
Yeah. All right, well, I gotta pop out of here, though, guys. I'm so sorry to leave so abruptly, but it was
no problem.
blast hanging out.
Blast having you back on.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good night.
You want to say want to say anything, Darren, before I end the recordings here?
Just that everybody here at Intercore Podcast would like to thank you. Appreciate everything. Without you, we are nothing.
Well, we're just
We'll
idiots.
see you next time.
Yeah.
Well, we love you, and we will see you next time.
What the hell is the button? Oh, there it is.